Salamander story with Mark Hoffman. And any Mormon will know this story because they'll say, no, that was fake. No, the actual story was true from Joseph Smith that he was digging for the plates at the time he was supposed to, and he saw them and a toad was guarding them. And by the way, he only does this on the fall equinox. It gets interesting. But this toad turns into something like a man. This is the quote, something like a man, and punches him in the face and doesn't let him have the plates. It was quite the process to get the plates, apparently, for years and years and years. He had to be worthy to receive them and do all these things. And that was part of that. So when I heard that, he said it was running in the forest and it was like this toad, and then it turned into a man. And I was like, whoa. And then it had him dig. And I was like, oh my gosh, like sounds just the same. Well, the Mark Hoffman thing, he came out and said he was this like exquisite forger. Okay. He liked to trade for other like expensive books or like old historical items. And he tricked the church, so they say, but they ran with it. And this seems so strange. So they take his word and these documents. They don't apparently, he was very good at forging. So maybe they really did believe they were real, and they were paying him for these items. And one of them was this story about almost the same thing. But in this story, it was changed to a salamander. If you know anything about the occult at all, like a salamander has been forged by the fire and can't be burned. Like Paracelsus talks about this. This is a Knights Templar representation. It's way better than a witch's familiar, i.e. toad, right? And so this story goes out and they print it everywhere. They have a magazine called The Ensign, and they put it in The Ensign. They put it all over. They advertise, oh, look at this proves, Joseph Smith. And then later, the guy supposedly killed 2 people with bombs and then tried to kill himself with the same bomb that he killed the people with, but he didn't do it right for him. Seems weird. And then he's in prison to this day. He's alive. His name is Mark Hoffman. And he all of a sudden quit singing like a canary and shut up because he one time tried to supposedly take too much medicine and was on the floor for 12 hours in maximum security, and no one checked on him. And for those 12 hours, he laid on his right arm, his arm that he uses to forge, and it is now neurologically damaged beyond repair. He will never forge again. So I find it very interesting that all of that occurred that way. But I'm a conspiracy theorist.